Well, how do there, chums? Bit of a cup of tea with Captain Steve. But it's not anything odd. I'm not going to be talking about strange stuff today. I'm just going to be talking about the channel and what I'm hoping to do over the next month or so, maybe even a bit longer. So anyway, on the 12th of February, hopefully the Cursed Expedition is going to draw to a close inside of No Man's Sky. And I am hoping that the new expedition, Expedition Titan, is going to start. Now, Expedition Titan, going by its namesake, and also by what the patch notes say, the patch notes say that we're going to be going on lots of gas giants and some of these new planets that the update has brought into the verse. Now, there's still a lot of people that are coming to me and saying, Captain Steve, I can't get to these purple planets. I've done all of the quest lines. I've done everything I need to, yet I still can't get into the content. I'm hoping this expedition is going to give a lot more people access to that content. I am hoping that after they've run this expedition, once they go back to their legacy save, if they've booted it up from the console, maybe there's something in there that triggers these new systems for them so they can at least access them inside of their normal save. Until then, it's very difficult for me to give out coordinates. You know, I've gone to all these gas giants areas, I've gone to dissonant worlds looking for these new jungle planets live on Mondays and Tuesdays. And off the back of that, I'm having people saying, I'm using those portal codes and it's taken me to a neighbouring system because I can't access those purple systems. It's end game content. There's quite a lot of quests that you have to do on the lead up to get to this content. I'm hoping the expedition paves a way for those people that haven't actually got there to get there, mainly because of the amount of comments I'm getting. I'm saying it for selfish reasons more so than any, but also for all of those that can't enjoy these new planet types. Now, I've also got Monster Hunter World, or no, Monster Hunter Wilds on pre-order. Now, I like the Monster Hunter games. I like the universe of Monster Hunter. I like the grind. I like all the fashion-y type stuff. It's actually a really cool game. I like the monster designs. If I could design my own perfect game, it'd be No Man's Sky in the way that we traverse the universe, everything's procedural, but then I would love to have giant exotic fauna that you have to sort of go down, hunt, and they're actually a massive challenge to take out. Almost like, you know, the movie Predator, where the Predator hunts the most craziest of creatures across the universe. I'd like to do that, like a universe safari type thing in a roundabout way. I mean, I know safari isn't for everyone, but I wouldn't do safari in real life. You know, I wouldn't take a living, breathing creature in real life. Heck no. But inside of a video game, it's fine. You know, GTA, for example, I wouldn't go stealing cars in real life, but inside of a video game, it's fine. You know what I mean? So it's that sort of thing. I am hoping to bring Monster Hunter Wilds to my channel, and I'm hoping to do a full playthrough, and I want to do capture guides and also hunt guides for each of the different creatures. And I want to, when you actually capture a creature and you take it back for research, you get to learn about the creature. I like doing all that sort of stuff. I also like just going around the world with a capture net and capturing all the little mini fauna inside of the game as well and doing exploration. I really do like multiple aspects of Monster Hunter Wilds. It's not just hunting creatures. There's a lot more to it than that if you want to get invested in that. There's also fishing. You can, in previous versions, you had an aquarium where you could put your fish and stuff too. So that's a thing. So awesome. That's something that I want to be bringing to the channel as well. I've also been invited to play a game on early access called Space Reach. Or Spaces Reach, something like that. I get the exact name, I won't be a second. called Stars Reach, and hopefully I'm going to be bringing a couple of episodes of that to the channel. It looks a little bit No Man's Sky-like. It's got a bit of a further disjointed view to it. Some of the characters look a very Dragon Ball-esque as well, like Deborah and stuff like that. It's got a cartoony sort of look to it. But anyway, I'm hopefully going to be hitting that up, giving early thoughts. It's early beta, so it needs work, but it looks like it might be fun. It might look like it looks like it's going to evolve into a game that's going to be fun. Also, Towers of Aghasba. I'm really thoroughly enjoying that. The actual devs for the game are very passionate about the game. They want to be bringing out DLC. They have put out a roadmap for new biomes, new areas, new story, new lore. So that's interesting. That's a game that I'm thoroughly enjoying. If you haven't seen my Towers of Aghasba playlist, there's 60 odd videos in there. You can see that I'm very passionate about that game. It's a great game. It's out on PlayStation. It's also out on PC. Don't know about Xbox yet, but Towers of Aghasba, check that out if that sounds interesting to you. It's awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much the three main games. Well, No Man's Sky, Towers of Aghasba, Monster Hunter Wilds. They're the three main games that I'm going to be playing on my channel until we get something like Light No Fire drop as well. And then I might drop one of those in favour of Light No Fire for a bit. Who knows? But sub games, Stars Reach is something that I'm going to be doing a first impressions video of. I'm also going to be doing some more VR type games as and when VR titles come out. I do like meta, I do like VR, I do think it's got a future. So I will be hitting up a couple of VR titles as and when. I'm still looking out for more on Little Devil Inside. That game looks very interesting. I like the art style. I like how whimsical and how fantastical it looks. It has Zelda-esque moments to it too, and it looks like it's based in England. It's very quaint. It's very sort of oldie-weldy, and it looks like it might have a little bit of humour in it. If you haven't heard of Little Devil Inside, I'll try and put some footage up so at least you can see what it's all about. But yeah, that one has got me interested. That one's on my radar. I hope it comes out this year. Other games that are on the horizon this year, you've got Black Desert or Crimson Desert, the newer one, the one that looks like Dragon's Dogma. That one looks pretty darn cool. I did play the original one, the online multiplayer one, wasn't a fan, but the new one is shaping up to look like something quite special. That I might jump in and take a look at. Depends on price structure, and it depends on what other reviewers are saying, but that one looks very cool. As you know, I was very disappointed on Dragon's Dogma 2. I did bring it to my channel, I did try playing it, I did try getting into it. I couldn't. It's not really for me. Not as good as Dragon's Dogma The Dark Arisen, in my opinion. But anyway, that's pretty much everything for this first quarter of this year that I think I'm going to be bringing to my channel and investing my gaming aspect of my channel on. When it comes to the Captain Steve's talks, at the moment, because we've got a lot of stuff going on with UAP sightings, UFO sightings, and talk of space, and we've got the Mars voyage going to happen at some point. We've also got Artemis going back to the moon, which is quite interesting.
NASA's Artemis II is the first crewed lunar mission in over 50 years. 4 astronauts will venture around the moon, preparing humanity for a long-term lunar presence for scientific discovery and exploration. This is Artemis II. Learn more about Artemis at nasa.gov/Artemis.
Covering a lot of Captain Steve talks about maybe space, so you might have quite a lot of stuff about the moon, about the Mars trip, as and when they come to fruition. Maybe some mentions of Saturn and how the rings are going to be level this year and all that sort of shaz. Also, if there's anything to do with aliens, I like covering about aliens, UFOs and UAPs, so you might see a little bit of that on my channel. Okay, I have had a few people saying, hey, I've come here for gaming content, I don't want this pseudoscience nonsense. Well, it's sci-fi, you know, I'm covering space games, I'm going to cover sci-fi and spacey strange stuff in real life, you know, it's one of my interests. It's why I picked up No Man's Sky, funny enough. It's a good cup of tea, that. And this is my merch mug. Yes, I've got my own brew of tea. Not many people realise this, but I have got my own tea, and it's freaking lovely. Very oaky. Very nice. But yeah, I'll put a link over there so you can go look at tea if you want to get some tea. But other than that, I haven't got too much else to say other than maybe the vlog side of stuff. So me and Ivy, we're always doing things, always surprising each other, going out places, seeing the world, seeing our local surrounding areas. We have got a trip planned in April. We're going to some sort of Airbnb. We're doing a Filipino gathering in April. So we've got that going on. I might also be doing something in April, maybe around doing some sort of egg giveaway, giving away some of my flying pets, the stuff that I got from Miyogi from a few years ago. Now, I still talk to Miyogi. He is trying to get one of these hermit crabs into game as a pet that we can tame and lay eggs from. The only trouble is, it seems that they're still showing as extinct inside of the catalogue, and when you do capture them and try to re-summon them, they can only summon them in water, and a lot of the time when they do summon, they're invisible. So they're a bit broken, so there's a lot of work to go into one of those. It might be that we give up on the hermit crab, and it might be that we've got some other sort of strange exotic pet, maybe one of the geometric weird ones or something. I don't know, but we'd have the flying pets at the very least. I say we, it's going to be me giving them away, but I just want to point out that I'm not the person that creates these. It's done through a PC editor, and the person that I go to is Miyogi, and he tweaks them and gives me them. So I might have something special to give away, or we might just have the similar bird pets that we had from previous year, but I need to find a planet to give them away on. Now, I was doing these streams on Mondays and Tuesdays to find myself a nice jungle planet to do this giveaway on in Easter. The only trouble is they're only appearing in purple systems. And as I pointed out before, not everybody can get to purple systems, so it depends on the expedition where I choose to do these egg giveaways. It might be that I just find a very nice planet inside of a system that everyone can get to. So nearer the time, I'd know. I'd know after we've run the expedition, or I'd know as soon as I've run the expedition, which will probably be in 2 days of it being out, you know what I mean? So hopefully I'd have an update for you guys around a pet and egg giveaway happening in April, and I'll have a planetary location where you can come and build bases, as well as me giving eggs away. I'm hoping to do some base tours as well, so keep an eye out for that. But other than that, we've also, further into the year, we're going to be doing the No Man's Sky Meetup. The No Man's Sky Meetup happens on the August bank holiday over here in England. Now, what I would say is hit me up on email, let me know if you're coming so I can add your name to a list, just so I get an idea of numbers of who's attending this year. I'm hoping to have maybe 35 to 40 people max. And yeah, it should be a good one. And we're also going to be celebrating and talking about other games that Hello Games are making or already made, like The Last Campfire, Joe Danger, being the games that they've already got, No Man's Sky, and then Light No Fire, which is on the horizon. How far on the horizon is yet to be seen. It'd be nice if we could get some sort of update video or some sort of update notes from Hello Games. That'd be freaking awesome. But anyway, people, that is everything that I've got for you now. That's my channel news. Thank you very much for tuning in. Just a quick cup of tea with Captain Steve, a quick natter about what's happening on my channel, just to give you a heads up and an understanding of what's to come. So until next time, people, goodbye, and goodbye again.